Here's something that I teach my high-end clients to score better that you could do today. And this tip today that I'm gonna share with you, it's so simple, you can apply it in your next round and you could shoot the best round of your life. Hi, my name is Justin Klambala and I am the founder of BreakingBogeys.com, where we are transforming people's games to help them play the best golf of their life. Whether you're trying to break 100 for the first time, break 90 for the first time, or break 80 for the first time, head to BreakingBogeys.com and check out the transformations we've done with hundreds of players to play the best golf of their life. Now, what's something that you can do in your next round that will help you play the best golf of your life? That is choosing your 6 hardest holes. What are your 6 hardest holes that you play out on your course? Now, a lot of times there's an example of a hole that I have taught students on, and this was a par 3 that was surrounded by water all on the left side. So it was almost an island green, but it was more like the right side was land and the left side, back side, and front side was water. So there was only one bailout area, and that was to the right. Now, all my students who have gone for this green, usually because it's a par 3, they grab the club that they think that they have to hit to the green, they hit that club and see if they can get it on the green. 9 times out of 10, they were hitting it in the water or going over the back of the green and into the water, and they would make a penalty, and then they would have to take a penalty stroke, and they were making double bogey, triple bogey, sometimes quadruple bogey on this hole. It was definitely the hardest hole for them. What I started coaching some of these people to do was to miss the green on purpose and actually aim significantly to the right. And what was interesting, I actually had somebody do this, and they looked at me with a very puzzled face. Like, why am I missing the green on purpose? Doesn't everybody go for this green? Yeah, they do, and most of them make doubles, triples, and quadruples. But what we did instead is we had this person lay up. They actually clubbed down to a shorter club, and we had them aim way to the right, where there was a big grassy field. And by them aiming for that area of the hole, they basically got their ball in play. They were now much closer to the hole, but they were not in the water. They had a super easy chip shot. And what was interesting is that as I coached this particular player, they chipped the ball up, and they just so happened to chip it to about 3 feet from the hole, and they knocked it in for their par. Now, I'm not saying that this strategy is going to give you a par every single time, but what it's going to do is it's going to guarantee the bogey. That's the key to scoring better golf. It's not trying to learn to make more pars and birdies. It's avoiding the doubles and the triples and the quadruples on your scorecard. If you can learn to face the harder holes on your course and try to miss those greens on purpose in regulation and put yourself in easy places for your short game shots, you will at least guarantee the bogey, and sometimes you might even save that par that you were initially trying to do when you went for that green in regulation. So the next round that you have, I want you to identify the 6 hardest holes on the course, and you know what they are. And I want you to purposely miss those greens in regulation on purpose and just go for the bogey. Now, if these are legitimately your 6 hardest holes on the course, most of the time they are hard because most people are making doubles and triples and quadruples on these holes. So if you can play smarter, give yourself that 1 extra full swing shot or that 1 extra shot period to get onto the green. So if it's a par 3, give yourself 2 shots to get on the green. If it's a par 4, give yourself 3 shots to get on the green. If it's a par 5, give yourself 4 shots to get on the green. And then if you 2-putt, you guarantee your bogey. Do this on your next round, and I bet you will score one of the best scores of the season. Most people who are trying to get better at golf usually do not have a plan. At BreakingBogeys.com, we put our players through a step-by-step guided plan to help them play the best golf of their life. If breaking 100 for the first time, breaking 90 for the first time, or breaking 80 for the first time sounds like something that you want to do, head to BreakingBogeys.com, put your information in, and we'll get in touch with you and help you play the best golf of your life.